Grand Rising, let's address this comment. Help me out. You never mention Jesus or the Bible. I like the idea, but when Jesus and God is left out of the conversation, it makes me concerned. This came off the video about the 1,000 years of peace. I did some research on your comment as to why people get so upset when I don't mention Jesus or the Bible or God. God is inside of us. God is not a gender. God is divine feminine and divine masculine energy. If I don't want to talk about God in my videos, I don't have to. Doesn't mean I don't love God. And let's talk about your Bible. The majority of it is lies and made up bullshit by man. The true ancient scriptures of the real Bible were found in the bottom of the Vatican a couple of years ago. 50 miles of ancient scriptures that they found under the Vatican. You really think that Bible's worth reading? I threw mine away 2 years ago. It's bullshit. There's a few scriptures that are good. Which ones are they? I decided to do some research on your comment. And here's what ChatGPT says. Here's some reasons why people get upset when you don't mention God or the Bible or Jesus in my Ascension videos. Even though my channel is about Christ consciousness and reaching that, you are in religious conditioning. You are programmed. I used to be programmed, but not anymore. Many people have been taught that faith must be centered on specific doctrines, scriptures, or names, making it hard for you to accept spiritual concepts out of your traditional Christianity. I was a Christian for 40 years, and then I woke up to the real truth. And then I left Christianity when I realized that every fucking religion was only made to keep you in separation. Some interpret Christ only as the historical Jesus rather than a universal consciousness. So you struggle to see the difference between Christ consciousness and organized religion. Many religious teachings emphasize only through Jesus. So anything that seems different triggers fear or defensiveness, which people equate spirituality with specific words or figures. And if those aren't mentioned, like Jesus, God, the Bible, they assume the message is not Christian enough or that the message is misleading. Some people believe that the Bible is the only valid spiritual authority. If I don't reference it directly, you feel that my message lacks legitimacy. Many assume that if I am talking about Christ, I must be talking about their version of Christ, your version of Christ. And when I don't, you feel personally challenged or betrayed because you're programmed and you haven't gotten out of that program like I did. Words like ascension and new earth can be seen as too metaphysical or new age, which makes some Christians uncomfortable, even though these ideas align with deeper spiritual truths than Christianity. If you came to my channel expecting traditional Christian teachings, you would react negatively when you realize that my approach to Christ consciousness is a more expanded way. If you come to my channel expecting traditional Christian teachings, you're not going to find it. You reacted negatively, this comment is negative, when you realize that my approach to Christ consciousness is a more expanded way. You can't reach Christ consciousness in church, I can tell you that right now. When confronted with perspectives that challenge your deeply held beliefs, you respond with anger as a defense mechanism. Some believe that their way is the only way, and you see any different approach as misleading or dangerous, leading you to react with judgment rather than openness. It's not about me. It's about your conditioning, your expectations, and your personal fears. I'm going to keep shining my light the way I always have. and those that are meant to resonate with my message will find me. Have a great day, staying in the moment, doing only what makes you happy.